Are you feeling terrible right now because you can't go out, or things are not going how you planned, or everything is just kind of falling apart in your life and you don't feel inspired or motivated to make a change and make things better? If this sounds anything like you, you're not alone, my friend. You're not alone. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Child of the Universe. I'm Noor, an intuitive healer and a tarot card reader, and today I'm back with another video. And I really don't have a script for this video today. I do have some pointers, and I'm gonna basically talk about my own experience of the past few months. Struggled quite a bit in the past few months due to various reasons, and I was guided to share my story today because I believe that my story can become a learning experience for someone else, and so that they can make better choices than I did. I don't know if you noticed, but I wasn't making a lot of videos in these past few months, and it was because I was struggling. Even though I meditate and I do affirmations and I have a ton of other spiritual tools that I use to uplift me, I was still struggling, and it was hard. We have never been in times like these before, and we've never known a way to deal out with this situation. And so August was a very intense month for a lot of people, and energetically. In August, things were kind of shaken up for a lot of people, as in truths were being exposed. People who were not showing up as their authentic selves, their truth was revealed to us. And when you trust people and they don't turn out to be what you thought they were, it's kind of disappointing. It can be heartbreaking too. Overall, August was a month which brought a lot of clarity for me as well as for my clients and for a lot of people that I know of. Clarity in terms of relationship, in terms of career. So in August, I also realized that a lot of people I actually doubted were kind of my well-wishers, and they just wanted the best for me. You guys know who you are. I love you guys. It was August. I was feeling burnt out. August's energy was pretty anxious. So I was talking about the creative burnt out that I had. In our society, we are taught that the more you work, the better it gets. The more you work, the closer you are to success. From my own experience, this particular statement of working more or hustling more has turned out to be complete shit, because I had burnt out. I had a lot on my plate, and most of you don't know this about me. So I also teach English, and I've been teaching online since the beginning of this quarantine. And so I was doing tarot card readings for my clients. I was creating content from Instagram, and although I was on a little break from YouTube because I was kind of doing a lot, so it felt very overwhelming, and that is why I kind of took a little time off from YouTube. But I was still creating scripts for YouTube in my free time. And so I was working a lot, doing a lot of things, and it led me to a stage where I didn't feel like working at all. I already took a step back from YouTube because I felt like I was not able to balance YouTube with creating content from Instagram and teaching at the same time and doing tarot card readings at the same time. It was a little too much for me. I'm quoting my friend who recently told me that you're just one woman army. Stop putting so much of pressure on yourself. And this is all what led me to a burnt out. And when you get burnt out, especially when you are someone who's creative and thrives on creating content. One thing is that you feel guilty for not creating content, and another thing is that although you're feeling guilty for not creating content, you still don't want to create content because you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't want to do it, you don't feel inspired to do it, you just want to chill, have fun. Like, I heard this one statement in one of the Netflix series I watched. I think it was Masaba, in which she says like creativity is not like a tap. Like you can't just open it and it flows. So I was feeling very creatively blocked because I was not giving time to myself. Although I was still taking time out for myself for meditating because that was the only thing that kept me sane. I was still not taking out time for having fun, to socialize with people, because I really think that over the past few years,
I actually meant the past few months, and it is because in the past few months I have grown so much as a person that they almost appear to be past few years and not past few months.
my social life has gone from 90% to 20%. And when you're working for yourself, you always have work, and I was working too much. And when I was not working, I was thinking about what I will do in the next moment when I will start working. I still think that there's a lot for me to learn when it comes to organization. Like, I'm trying my best. So if you're someone who has been running a business for quite some time and you have some tips on how to organize yourself better, feel free to comment down below. It would be great to hear how you kind of organize things, because I'm still learning how to do it. Also, during the while when I was feeling very creatively blocked and also feeling extremely guilty for not showing up not showing up on YouTube or on Instagram as much as I want to, because I was showing on Instagram but not to the level I wanted to. So in that time period, if you watched my previous videos, I had talked about Gabrielle Bernstein. So she is like, okay, so I think if you are from India, you must be knowing about Deepika Padukone. She's kind of considered the one of the top actresses of Bollywood. So in the same way, Gabrielle Bernstein is kind of like Deepika Padukone of the spiritual community. I know some of you who already know her will be smiling or laughing right now because of the comparison I made, but this is how it is. And she has written 9 books, and she is one of the coolest people I can think of. And yes, I'm coming to the point just right now. So Gabrielle Bernstein, she has this show on Instagram known as Dear Gabby, in which she does an Instagram live every Wednesday where there are hundreds and thousands of people, and she chooses few people, and it just came to my mind that I forgot to say that she's a spiritual teacher. She's a mentor. So, and she chooses out of hundreds and thousands of people to come up live, talk about their problems, and she gives spiritual guidance to them on how to move forward. And guess what? Your girl was chosen on one of her lives. And at that particular point of time, my only problem was that I told her that I feel guilty for not showing up for my YouTube fam, but at the same time my life was kind of falling apart in different ways. I was struggling emotionally with some of the things in my personal life, and I just didn't know what to do. She told me that we've never been through times like these before, and she told me to kind of back out for a little while from YouTube or Instagram or whatever without feeling guilty until I feel better. And she told me how she struggles too. and how it is okay to struggle, because we have literally never been in times like these before. And I actually did what she said. I uploaded on my Instagram that I will be taking a few days off, and I did. Also, she kind of told me to, every time I start feeling anxious, to come back to the present moment.
You hold your heart right here, hold your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. And just in this moment, just remind yourself, it's been really hard. Say that with me, it's been really hard. And I accept that fully. Take that in, breathe it in, I accept it fully. And I'm not alone. Everybody watching is having a hard time. Even Gabby, everybody's going through stuff right now. And just breathe that in and honor that. Okay, honor that you're not alone. Okay.
I hope it was as comforting for you as it was for me. If it was, go comment it down below and let me know. And she told me to be even more gentle on myself and love myself until I feel safe enough in my own life, because you can't serve other people when your own cup is empty. You have to have your own cup full to serve other people. Current times have been hard, but we're all in this together. You're not struggling alone. I wasn't struggling alone. And right after my live with Gabrielle Bernstein, I got quite a few DMs on Instagram from other healers all around the world, and they told me how they have been struggling too, been taking break from the social media guilt free, which I was not doing. One thing was that I was dealing with these few problems in my personal life, and the other was this pressure for not showing up, for not showing up as much as I want to, for not being able to give to the community the way I wanted to give. And it felt really good when I released that guilt, because guilt is something that keeps you in a very, very low vibration, and that is not a place where I want to be at. And guys, just like you people, I have felt this urge to travel since, like, I started feeling this urge in August, and I was not feeling it before that. And I remember that I last traveled in November 2019, and in August was a time period where it was very suffocating and I was feeling very anxious. And for a travel junkie like me, from November to August was a very, very long period of not going out, not traveling anywhere. I remember my sister telling me when I was feeling very anxious in August that people have been feeling this anxious the way I was feeling in August since the beginning of quarantine, and I was not feeling that anxious because of my spiritual practices, because I pray and I meditate, and I highly recommend praying and meditating, and in whichever way you can develop or rather grow your connection with God, I highly recommend it. And there are few things that I learned out of this period of struggle, and it was that sometimes you gotta take a break and chill a bit, which means you have to slow down, and sometimes you just gotta take action like I did today. Although I was feeling resistance today because I kind of got used to relaxing a lot more, and I kind of lost the momentum, and that's where I just had to pull myself up, and I just had to be like my own cheerleader, and I just had to take action. That is what felt right to do in the moment. And I believe that your body always tells you what you should or you shouldn't do at a particular point of time. Sometimes you need more rest, or rather you need to have fun to energize yourself, and sometimes you just need to show up and take action, and that's what makes you happier. Also, because of this time of struggle, my morning routine has improved so much. I am waking up earlier than I was in the quarantine, and I started exercising and doing yoga at home because since gyms got closed, I was not doing a lot of that. And even though they're open now, there's no way that my mother is gonna allow me to go to a gym and exercise. So I have to do with whatever I have at home. And also now I am being even more gentle on myself. So when I am not able to do something, suppose I'm not able to take an action, I talk to myself like I would talk to a child, and I tell myself like, it's okay baby that you're not able to do this work right now, you know, we'll try it again tomorrow, and that's okay. As compared to earlier when I used to criticize myself for not being able to do something or not being able to take a particular action that I wanted to take. And I guess that's it. I think I kind of blabbered a lot today, and as I said, I didn't have a script for it. I hope you learned something from my experience, and I hope you take care of yourself, your family, your loved ones, and I hope that you're being gentle on yourself, because we've never been in times like these before, and you being hard on yourself will make things a lot more difficult than they already are. So love yourself, take care of yourself, and just keep on smiling. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for being here, for being a part of my YouTube fam. I hope to see you soon, probably next week. If I don't, you're free to comment on this video and hold me accountable for not posting another video, which will most probably be a collective tarot card reading. So see you soon.
And also, I'm booking online tarot card reading sessions with me via Instagram. So if any one of you is interested, go to Child of the Universe 8 on Instagram and DM me. Also, if you liked this video, don't forget to press thumbs up, comment what you feel about this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
Sending you so much love and light. Kind of like has this show on Instagram that so Gabrielle Bernstein, she has this show on Instagram which she conducts. I think I'm still very okay. Even though since